First, you start with the circle. You always need the circle. The circle may not seem important, but you must not underestimate the circles and the scribbles. That's something I can take away from the drawing classes I had, which is pretty much only one that I actually did good in. Yes, I started a new layer. I call it layer 2 as well. Now I find the thing I want to draw, or rather, the person. Like, do you see it yet? Yes, I'm watching anime. Just excuse me with that. Or I'm not really watching it, but hearing it. That? No, I guess that's a disservice to the anime. Except if I was doing homework right now. And I just needed background noise. This is gonna be so weird because now I'm just hearing myself talk. Well, that's okay, I guess. Because I'm drawing. Look, Ma. See? Too skinny. Isn't it cool how we can find a figure just out of scribbles? It's amazing what like a person can imagine. I'm not saying I'm amazing, definitely not, but it's kind of amazing what you can see. You can see something out of nothing, so necessarily nothing is really something. So you can't really say you're making nothing because there's something in it. That's just what it is. Whether it's something simple, whether it's not something simple, you can't really count it out just yet, you know? There's always something hiding. Yeah, that's fine. It's weird. No. I think I kind of want to make it sad. It's. That looks sad. Probably that to follow over to. So, I feel bad. I'm sorry. Oh, that's like a cute little round nose. But I don't want it. I want it to be an awfully pointy nose. Because that's what fits. Maybe a little peak of the mouth. I don't know. It doesn't really look like the mouth at all. Maybe I just leave it without a mouth. Yeah, that's alright. I have a tendency of putting other layers. No. Too big. Oh, it's still there. Just have a tendency of making other layers because if I don't remember to, then I'm going to really screw myself over. And that's gonna suck for me. Just cause it sucks. I know, I'm already going all in on this tear. I want to just capture the image of being sad. Probably talking too much too. Like, what this girl talking about? Can't you just shut up and draw? I don't know. Kinda wish I could just... As I said, I need background noise, but I don't want like some anime to just be blaring in the background. Though I guess my obnoxious voice doesn't really help either, but still. Oh well, it's okay, I think. I don't really need this anymore, really. And if anyone tells you, oh, you use guidelines or whatever, don't really listen to them. Just don't. Nothing wrong with guidelines, nothing wrong with scribbles. As you saw, anything could be made from nothing. So, got those thick eyebrows. So yeah, don't let them ridicule you just because you use this or that. Don't let them say, oh, you're not a pro artist or whatever, you're using guidelines, you're using this. So what? Doesn't really matter. Even, to be honest, even, my, what's it called? My art teacher, she was telling us if we have trouble, like, drawing stuff, that we should start with, like, a gesture drawing, which was pretty much, like, essentially scribbles, but, like, the scribble of a figure, really. I guess the simplest way to put it, but still. You should not be sad about that. Never, 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 never. Never, never, never. I am not really putting much effort into the hair, I know. As I said, this is just a tester of how Procreate works. I mean, I've had Procreate for a while, but I've never had it where I could record myself speaking. I lost the word, excuse me, while drawing. It's still weird, but it feels natural too. Maybe because I talk to myself, I don't know. It sucks that I live in a dorm where I'm so close to the bathroom. You probably couldn't hear it, or maybe you did. And if you did, this is a pretty damn good mic. Oh well. It's fine, right? We all use the bathroom at some point. Otherwise, normally this dorm's pretty quiet. That it's kind of eerie in a way. It's a bit too quiet. Though, when it's not even quiet at all. I guess, admittedly, it's a bit too weird too. Because I'm used to it being so quiet here. And it's weird because I've only been in this dorm for like a month? Yeah, since just September. And I'm already used to like it being super duper quiet. But then again, the old dorm I was in, I didn't really like it that much because there were some loud ladies once in a while. Lots of drama going on. Lots of shit. but it's okay. That's fine. It's all in the past now. I'm definitely not going back. Though, admittedly, it's kind of better here because it's not kind of better here. It's kind of better there. Because it had more of like a modernist feel to it and more modern stuff, like better bathrooms and more bathrooms, shower stalls, and I think more toilets. Why am I talking about bathroom fixtures? I don't know. Oh well. Maybe that's just what I like to talk about nowadays. 20 years old, I'm just talking about bathroom fixtures and whatnot. I'm an old soul, people. I'm an old soul. My age group talking about their Tinder and their, what's it called? No, I think just their Tinder and their Grindr and their plans and their dates or whatever 20-year-olds are supposed to do. I don't know. I'm not very, I guess not very eventful. Yep. So basically, yes, I am a boring person. I'm a bad influence. Or I'm a bad influence on the account that I act too old. Reminds me, I went to like one of my parents, like not family, it's like a culture meeting, like you just meet people of the same ethnicity rather, but they're like from different villages and different dialects and whatnot. Well, not different dialects, that's like speaking, excuse me. Just different villages, and they're from different places, but they speak the same language in short. How about that? Yeah. So, like, one of the younger folks, they called me auntie because they thought I was like, because, you know, I didn't talk much. I don't really talk much outside. Surprising, right? Because you hear me right now talking to myself. Well, I'm not really talking anything interesting, I guess. You're just here for the drawing, not to hear my life story. But where was I? Shit. So, I was like quiet, and I think they just like arrived at the meeting later, and they don't know, they greeted me, they said, hello, auntie. I was like, I'm not an auntie. And then I told them like my age, and I think they apologized. I don't even remember if they did, but yeah, I felt old. My mom said it's just simply because I don't talk much, which is true. I mean, right now I'm sick. I really shouldn't be talking. But, I don't know. I guess because I'm not really actually chatting to someone. I'm just fine talking right now. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah, Sarah. I kind of went a little bit too ham on... Well, I didn't really go too ham on the hair, but kind of put some detail when I'm supposed to erase some after. Oh well, it's fine. I kind of don't want to put clothes on it because I suck at drawing clothes, because the clothes seem simple, but they're not simple. You need folds and whatnot. Okay. No. I'll just make it short sleeve because I kind of like how I did the arm. I don't know. I don't know. Or should I just leave it like that? Nah, I should probably put clothes. Clothes are an ethical and moral thing, and you can't really get better at something if you don't practice. I mean, I remember the days where I just made like ridiculously pointy-chinned characters, and then my stick figures that I was so proud of, and other stuff that I cringe at to this day because I still have it. And then there was like a time where I was really good at, well, not really good, but good that I didn't really cringe as much. Like, I still have some of those drawings where I didn't cringe. And I still don't cringe at them. I'm like, damn, how did I draw that back then? And then I stopped drawing. Oh, yeah, I stopped drawing. I forgot why. I think maybe because of high school and when I was first trying drawing class, because I wanted to be a cartoonist, but I couldn't draw realistically. And I thought maybe like, oh, it's over. I can never really draw. Which was kind of the case, because I was like, oh, yeah, I can kind of draw, but I can't draw realistically. But then I entered college last semester. I took drawing just for like, because I needed to get something anyway. Shits and giggles, whatever. I was trying to get some credit because I was pretty much caught up with my major stuff, the stuff that I needed for my major. So I did that. And to my surprise, I can draw somewhat realistically. If you like looked at my Instagram, my final project was to do a self-portrait of myself, so I had to take a selfie for that. It's surprising, I had a legitimate reason as to take a selfie. So I did that. That was cool. No, I actually surprised myself by doing that. Not because I took the selfie or anything, but because it turned out better than I thought it would turn out, which was pretty good in my standards. Like, it was good for me. Like, I know there's lots of people who can do, well, not lots, but people who really draw who could do a lot better. But then again, keep in mind, I hadn't drawn like realistically for like years, and I hadn't really tried to draw or anything like that. I just was like, oh, I suck, and I stopped. And then college year, well, not really college year, just like last semester in the spring time, January, well, September, starting January, yeah. Starting January, I just started. It was like, well, not really. I wasn't really like anything. I was just like, oh, let me try. And I think because I saw other people and I saw how good they were, I was like actually motivated to try even harder. And because also my art teacher, she's nice, but she will be honest with you. If she thinks you can improve on something, she will say it. She'll say it, just like my other art teacher in high school. Which is pretty much like, I guess, another reason why I quit drawing, because my art teacher was so like honest, like saying how, well, she didn't say how it sucked, but you know, it just wasn't good. It just wasn't good compared to my classmates, and I was like, and I just never took drawing again. Instead, I went into sculpture. That, if you follow me on like Instagram, you'd know that I got a few awards from my sculptures and stuff like that. And that's history. I like sculpture. I like building things. The only thing is now is like, not really having the time to really invest in it. Then when I tell people, oh, I'm not an art major, they're like, what? But no. I thought about it, but like, but I have to like really invest in it. And plus, I'd have to look for jobs for it, because I have to look for a job for it, because it's not, it's just, you just have to look, you know? And plus, I kinda like doing art at my own pace and at my own time. And when I feel down, I feel sad. It's just readily available. I can get up and just draw something and not have to worry about like, oh, deadline. Is my poodle finished yet? Is my blah 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 finished yet? I mean, sure, I'd like to do art for a job, kinda. But in a way, it wouldn't be so readily available to me anymore. I would be like so stressed, like hoping this turns out okay, and blah blah blah. I would kinda lose sight as to why I like art. Same thing with writing, but that's kind of the inevitable. Like, I liked to write, like, I liked using big words and making stories from those big words, but then, I don't know, something with papers and research papers and APA, and even though that's inevitable, but it's like writing has become a chore. I don't have any like heart when it comes to writing anymore. I guess I still kind of do, but that's because I kind of have to, though. It's like I kind of have to. I don't really have a choice now, do I? I still don't have a choice. I still have like psychology paper to do, like 4 to 6 pages. And I think I'm gonna write about anxiety. I had like this idea in the shower, because that's the only time I get ideas for like school related stuff. If it comes to a paper, like I can only get that idea in the shower. I can't get it anywhere else. Nope. It's not gonna appear like when I'm really thinking about it. It has to be in the shower or when I'm least thinking about it. That's how it works. Like so I was thinking like, oh, maybe I should do my, like, you know, just having those thoughts in the shower. So I was like, maybe I should do my paper on anxiety, because, I mean, I don't find anxiety isn't interesting, it's not fun. I mean, I haven't been diagnosed with it, but I kind of know that I have it from, like, the chest pains I get, and then now how I react when it comes to drinking coffee now, because of all the energy drinks I used to take. And just other stuff, and chest pains again. Excuse me. So I might just do my psychology stuff on that, because that's what's like thinking in the bathroom. Why anxiety per se, I'll never really know. I just felt like doing it for some reason. Because, you know, psychology. I mean, I find psychology interesting, but not at school though, not learning it. Not actually learning psychology. Why? Because it's just meh. I don't know. It's just meh. I'm trying. I really am. I'm really trying to like to stay focused in psychology, but pretty much kind of dry because I can't stay focused. There's like maybe there's fascinating topics. It's just so boring. And we also watch like videos and stuff. And we already had our first exam. I got a B in that exam. And I'm kind of satisfied with that. As I said, it's not really necessary to my major. Maybe I should have taken a philosophy class. Maybe that would have been better. Especially since, I like philosophy in some ways. I don't know. I know. I kind of want to take another drawing class. And I kind of don't. Because then deadlines and the pressure again. But no exams to really worry about. Except just one big project, which isn't too bad too. But I'd have to really dedicate some time to it. The only time why I took it, what's it called? Last semester. It was because I could, because I wasn't taking like physics or something like that, I wasn't taking physics or like anything that was too demanding that like has like a lab and stuff. Or just nothing too demanding at the time. And I was like, oh yeah, I can do this. Because I can just like donate more time to creating a project. Like if I had taken it now and then I have like physics 2 with labs, those lab papers are very long. And to like balance my time between lab paper and a drawing assignment on like big 18 by 36 paper, I believe. I forgot already. Wow. But yeah, just filling up that whole paper, because she really wanted you to fill up the paper if you're gonna hand that in. And she will make you redo it too. I forgot to add that part. She will make you redo it if she doesn't like it that much. So yeah, if I had did that while taking physics 2, I would be a goner. There is no doubt in my mind. I would be a goner. One would be sacrificed, and it would probably be physics 2, which is really important to my. Well, it's not really important because there's a physics 3 and some more physics courses, but that's not really relevant to my major. I just need to take up to physics 2. But it's just that kind of thing. Like, it may not seem. It's just, in short, I cannot sacrifice physics 2. I just need to pass it and be done with it. Still kind of remember some of the concepts and maybe methods and stuff to remember that. Sucks, but whatever, it's okay. It's okay. Excuse me. But yeah, in short, I couldn't do it. Or maybe just erase that layer. I don't really need it. I kinda feel tempted to merge layers now. But I want to see if I can fix the hair a bit. Not really fix it. Ah, poop. Wrong layer. No, that's the right layer. Okay. Probably just didn't do it right. But yeah. Oh yeah, because of the head. The head layer. Blur. So I forgot what I was saying. Shit. Yeah, no, I forgot. What? Well, I think I might fix that with the hair. Or, no. 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 Consuela told me no. Nah, I'm not feeling it. Or is it because of this one thing? Let me see. Oh, it looks weird now. You know, forget it. Forget. Okay. Just elaboration, but see? I know I'm just being redundant, but I'm just gonna say it again and again. Like, did you really expect me to make this from some scribbles? Did you? Be honest. Be really honest with me. Did you expect it? Did you? Be honest. No, you did not. You did not. Don't lie to yourself. You ain't fooling nobody. But I guess if you could see what I was going for, then okay, fine. Good on you. I'm proud. But even if you didn't, I admire your honesty. And I'm still proud. I don't know. It looks awful. But I said I wasn't gonna try it much. This is just a test again. But I am kind of trying a little bit. Admittedly, embarrassingly. I'm still trying. Why am I doing this to myself? Because I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that, and then that scar area. Oh, it's because I colored. No, not colored. I did stuff with that. Ooh, smear it. Or smudge. Smudge. Smudgy. Smudge. And then probably like erase them. Erase it. Probably has to highlight that. That is just somewhat of a scar. I don't know. Burn mark or whatever you want to call it. It's just not. It's not. It's not him. It's not her. It's not them. It's not part of. Well, it is. It's not. It's supposed to. Forget it. Forget. Oh, it's already 1:13. No wonder I can't word right now. Oh, it's fine since I don't have class till 2 o'clock, but still. I don't sleep much in general, so I should probably go to bed. And it looks alright. I'm just gonna call it quits. Because I want to see how this turned out. Well, more or less not how this turned out, because I already know how this turned out, but like the recording on Procreate, I probably sound cringy as hell. Alright. Good night, or good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you are.